I don't want to talk about Taylor Swift's new album. I want to talk about Taylor Swift's 2014 film, The Giver. So you might not remember, but in 2014, cinemas were blessed with this wonderful film called The Giver. It was an adaptation of the novel by Lois Lowry. If you grew up in the US, you probably had to read this book in middle school. For some reason, not only was The Giver like just a really bad movie in general, but it was a horrid adaptation of the source material. You see, 2014 was just an insane year, a legendary year for YA book to screen adaptations. Not only did we get the adaptation of The Giver, but we also got Divergent, Mockingjay Part 1, The Fault in Our Stars, The Maze Runner, Vampire Academy, If I Stay. This was a huge time for YA dystopia. So some guy in Hollywood was like, hey, let's make a film of The Giver, because that's dystopian, right? The thing about the book The Giver is that it is not very similar to The Hunger Games or Divergent or The Maze Runner. It's not action-packed. It's more thoughtful and slow, and also the characters are 13 years old. It is a middle grade novel. That's why they teach it to like 11 to 13-year-olds in middle school. But that's not what's hot right now. It's 2014. We've got Dylan O'Brien running in a maze. We've got Jennifer Lawrence shooting bow and arrows. We need to make this for the teens. So they aged up the characters and made it a more exciting storyline, but not in a good way. The cast of this film was absolutely stacked. You can see here Jeff Bridges and Meryl Streep for one, okay? And we want to appeal to teens. Let's put Taylor Swift in it as Rosemary. So random. I know we all also haven't forgot that they did the same exact thing to Percy Jackson, but that's a video for another day. But anyways, if you were obsessed with all of these movies and the books that they were adapted from, I need to tell you about the Rereading the Revolution podcast because you would absolutely love it. We reread and rewatch all of these old movies from our teen years. So if you want to dive back into this nostalgia as well as The Giver, highly recommend listening.